The Young and the Restless spoilers hint that Nick Newman, played by Joshua Morrow, could soon find himself at the center of a dangerous power game involving Kane Ashby, portrayed by Billy Flynn. Nick may have to rely on every bit of his charm, business savvy, and protective instincts to come out on top. Right now, Phyllis Summers, played by Michelle Stafford, appears to be firmly in Kane's corner. But there are growing signs that her loyalty might be far more fragile than Kane realizes. Nick could end up being the one who turns her head in her allegiance. Nick has never been the type to stand idly by when his family or their businesses are threatened. And Kane's aggressive bid for Genoa City domination is bound to catch his attention sooner rather than later. Kane is reportedly making moves against major players like Jabot, Newman Enterprises, Chancellor Winters, and even the Abbotts. That makes him a dangerous adversary in Nick's eyes. The fact that Phyllis is involved only makes this battle more personal. Their long, complicated romantic history, combined with their shared connection through Summer Newman, played by Alison Lanier, gives Nick unique leverage. If Phyllis begins to suspect that Kane is using her for his own gain, Nick could be the one to fan those doubts and encourage her to walk away. Nick has always had a knack for convincing people to do the right thing, or at least the thing that best protects his loved ones. He may see Phyllis as an essential piece of the puzzle to derail Kane's ambition. His involvement could lead to a subtle but powerful campaign to pull her into Team Newman and away from Kane's grasp. Meanwhile, Victor Newman, portrayed by Eric Braeden, is already plotting ways to use Kane as a weapon against the Abbotts. But Nick knows better than to trust any alliance with Kane. In his mind, it's not a question of if Kane will turn on Newman Enterprises, it's when. That's why Nick may start laying the groundwork for a preemptive defense strategy, one that involves peeling away Kane's allies and strengthening Newman's position before any attack comes. Phyllis, with her hacking skills and corporate cunning, could be the perfect asset. Nick might even convince Victor to offer her something irresistible, perhaps a brand new business to run, one that not only feeds her ego but also creates opportunities for Daniel Romalotti Jr., played by Michael Graziade, whose career she's been deeply invested in. With the right deal, Nick could lock in her loyalty and ensure Kane loses one of his most valuable allies. This brewing conflict could push Nick into a more aggressive role than usual. He's often the Newman who tries to keep the peace. But when his family's security is on the line, Nick has no problem going toe-to-toe with someone like Kane. The weeks ahead could see Nick playing a careful game of deception, manipulation, and strategic charm, all while keeping his true intentions hidden. And if Kane thinks Nick Newman is just another obstacle to steamroll, he's in for a surprise. Nick knows exactly how to win a war without the other side ever seeing the final strike coming. And if he has to use his history with Phyllis to bring Kane down, he won't hesitate.